I hope that you're having a great weekend. This is like my 4th tutorial that I filmed this weekend just because I was home, it was rainy, been cleaning, thought I would stop for a minute and get a makeup look done. So in honor of summer, as you can tell by the title, this is a very bronzy, gold eye, you know, bronze face, glowy face, you know? I wanted to do something in honor of summer. I don't know how to do natural makeup, so I wanted to do like a summer glam type look, and that's what I came up with. So it was fun just kind of using some products I hadn't used in a while, pulled out some oldies but goodies. The Laura Lee by the Boss palette I used, great colors in there, really great pigments, just phenomenal palette. So I pulled that out and used that along with the older Holy Grail palette by the Boss. So I came up with this look, guys. I hope that you enjoy it. If you are new to my channel, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and become part of the Edgy fam. If you are already a subscriber, thank you so much for coming back and watching another tutorial. Remember, guys, don't leave without giving me a comment down below saying if you're new or you're already a subscriber, or telling me how you are, letting me know if you guys are interested in seeing any other tutorials or what videos you're interested in. I have tried to stay away from hauls, even though I have picked up a few new products, because I just feel like doing tutorials and get ready with me and I don't know, just other videos that are more interesting than hauls, because I could show you guys a bunch of stuff, but what fun is that until, you know, you see it in action? So that's kind of why I've been doing more tutorials, practicing my craft, my skills, hoping that you guys are interested in seeing that. If you are interested in seeing how I achieved this bronzy gold summer glowy bronzy skin look, then please go ahead and just keep watching. Alright guys, so we are just going to jump right in with a couple of my favorite primers at the moment, obviously. I'm using the Professional by Benefit as well as the Becca Backlight Primer. This was on sale for 21 Days of Beauty for $19. Normally it's $38, so I thought that was a really great deal. I picked up a couple of them. I'm just laying this on my face in some different areas where I needed to focus on. So the Professional, I'm focusing more on where my pores are, larger on my cheeks and my T-zone. And the Becca Backlight that you can see here, I'm going all over my face to look like I am luminous and that I have, you know, some illuminating going on, and just to kind of give my face an overall glow. I really like this primer for that. Making sure that I'm using enough to where I'm getting good coverage, but also to where I am looking like I want to, that with that luminosity. And then I'm going in with this Marc Jacobs. I'm trying this out. I got it as a sample from Sephora. It's the Marc Jacobs like coconut primer or something or other. I'm not sure what it is. It might be like a moisturizer, but I'm trying this out. I really like it. It's very glowy, very luminous, and I just feel like it's one of those products that you don't need a whole lot of to look glowy. And you guys are going to see here in just a minute, I went with a really luminous full coverage summer glam, because what is better than summer glam than glowy skin? Alright guys, now I'm going in with a staple in my collection. I always use this in every video. If you guys are new to my channel, this is a wonderful product. It's called Bye Bye Redness by It Cosmetics. If you are not new to my channel, you have seen me use this in 1,000,001 videos. I don't think I have 1,000,000. Anyway. Okay, so now we're moving on to our foundation. This is a new sample, or like a new foundation, a sample that I got from Sephora, and it was way too dark for me. Actually, this was from Ulta because it came in the Becca primer package. So it was dark, but I liked the finish. So I went in with the Fiona Styles Luminous Foundation. So this is the Luminous Concentrate. I really love this foundation just as much as I love the matte foundation. On days where I still want full coverage, but I want more of, again, that luminous look, because again, it's summer glam, guys. So going in with my beauty blender, making sure I'm blending out my foundation exactly to where I want it, the kind of coverage, the kind of finish. I really liked this primer with this the Becca foundation and the Fiona Styles foundation. I thought it gave off a really nice full coverage look, so that's what I'm using. And then I'm going in with my favorite skincare staple at the moment. This is by Pure Cosmetics. This is their Hydrating Mist. It is one of the best sprays I've ever found. It's literally like 4 sprays in one. And then I'm trying out this new NARS concealer. This is a full coverage concealer in the color Vanilla, and my Tarte Shape Tape, of course, because why not?
This NARS concealer is really good, you guys. What Would Lizzie Do does a video completely dedicated to that. It is so good. And then I'm going in with just a Sedona Lace 224 brush. This is for concealing particularly because it has that fine point, or that like shape where it's good to get into your eyes. So I am just kind of blending it out with some tools that I have, my Beauty Blender, my Sedona Lace concealer brush, and as you can see, I'm kind of talking to my family on the side there, but you know, it is what it is. I'm going in with my Beauty Blender, making sure I'm getting that NARS concealer all blended out. I use the NARS on my T-zone and my chin, and then I use the tape, the Tarte Shape Tape under my eyes, because it gives a lot better brightening effect than the NARS concealer does. And I wanted a really bright under eye with this look because it's a full coverage summer look, and so I wanted to make sure that I looked bright and not tired under my eyeballs. Alright, so I am trying out a new product in this video. This is the Naked Skin like cream liquid highlighter in the color Sin. Okay, so the thing about this is I like my highlighters intense, and this is like that, hey, so I kind of just like rubbed a little bit of like glitter on my face, but not really a lot. And I'm like, damn, I want to be seen from Mars. So I went ahead and put this on as like hopefully like a glue, like it would, you know, the highlighter would stick to this, and I couldn't really tell if it made a difference. So I'm gonna try it out a little bit longer, but I don't know, guys, we'll see about this. It might be gimmicky. So I'm just going in with my Beauty Blender, making sure that the cream is blending into my foundation okay, because sometimes it looks like cake when you put a cream on a cream on a cream, and you know, I like to cake on my face, so there you go. Alright guys, so what would be a full coverage summer glam without a little bit of cream contouring? I am using my favorite cream contour. It's a drugstore one. It's by NYX, and this is in the color Caramel. This bad boy is legit. I love this for cream contouring. It doesn't cake, it doesn't settle in lines, it doesn't like look muddy after you set your face with the powder. Bomb product, you guys. I really like recommend this more than any other cream product I've ever tried. I've tried a lot of foundation sticks as contours. I've tried contour sticks as contours, and they're just not as good as this one. So if you are in the market to find a new cream contour, I highly recommend going out and getting the NYX foundation stick, specifically in the color Caramel. Try it out. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. So mostly I'm blending out my contour with some beauty blenders. I'm using one from Ulta, like the Ulta brand, and then I'm using one from NYX. And then I'm going in with this really cool e.l.f. contour brush. This is great for like nose contouring. It also does a nice job on like the cheekbones too, because it blends it out in like this perfect shape. I'm really loving this brush right now. And then kind of going in with that beauty blender and evening everything out. Just because it really looks nice. I just like the way that the finish is when I have both the brush and the beauty blender kind of working as brother and sister and giving me that nice clean lined contour. Alright guys, so what would be summer glam without setting your face like a delicious cake, right? So I am going in with the CoverGirl Outlast All Day Matte Finishing Powder in 810 Fair to Light on my entire face. And then going in with that big old Morphe brush. I believe that's a G37. If I'm not, let me check. Oh no, it's a G8, guys. Sorry about that. And then after that, because I wanted to brighten up my eyes a little bit more, I'm going in with the Kat Von D Lock-It Setting Powder. And this is in translucent. Now, she does have some that are specific to like under eye brightening in peach and golden and another color for specific skin tones or skin shades, but I'm really liking the translucent one for underneath my eyes. And then this smaller brush that I'm using is really good for setting your under eyes, you guys. This is the Morphe G37. So this is the one that I use for setting under my eyes. It has that perfect shape where you just kind of go in there and you really get it all set so that you don't have any creasing or any, you know, mess going on underneath there. And it's just perfect. It's perfect for setting that under eye area. Alright, time to give us a fake summer tan because it's summer glam. I am going in with the Too Faced Dark Chocolate Soleil Deep Tan Matte Bronzer and a Morphe brush as well. This one is really good for bronzing. I really love the shape on this one. I believe this is the G35 and it's specific to bronzing because it has that like dome or like, I guess like a dome circle shape. I'm not really sure how to explain it. Look on Morphe Cosmetics or Morphe Brushes, morphebrushes.com, and you guys will see what I'm talking about with this specific brush, but it's really, really good. And then I'm reaching for a Sedona Lace contour brush for my nose because I really wanted to like give my nose that deep contour to where I look like I'm Kim Kardashian. So I use this contour brush first, and then I use the G37, that little under eye setting brush, to go in and blend out that nose contour so it doesn't look so cuckoo. And then I'm going in with the Love Flush Blush and a BH Cosmetics Blush Brush. Oh my gosh. I got these blushes from the 21 Days of Beauty, you guys, and I already had one previously from Too Faced. So this is in the color I Will Always Love You, and these are some of my favorite blushes. I really, really love these blushes. I you know, was like, oh, should I get the Urban Decay one? Should I get the Tarte one, the Laura Mercier, or the Laura Geller one? But I'm really excited to have the Too Faced blushes. Really, really excited. And then I'm just blending everything out with my two Morphe brushes, the bigger one and the smaller one, just to make sure everything blends seamlessly and I don't look like I'm cuckoo in my cabeza because I have crazy lines on my face. Now I'm going in with the Jouer Cosmetics highlighter in Citrine. I believe I add a little bit of the Rose Gold highlighter in there as well. First I'm spraying my face with some Fix Plus just so that I could give my face that nice glow. This is actually a really good trick. If you guys have never tried this, you need to. So you take your setting spray, you spray your face, you put your highlighter on, and then you take your beauty blender and you kind of pat in your highlighter so that it doesn't look so crazy, so that you don't have those crazy glittery lines that don't blend in seamlessly with the rest of your face. I really recommend you guys, if you're looking for a way to make your highlighter look more seamless, I would use this trick. Spray my face, or spray your face, put your highlighter on, and then dampen or like deepen it with your beauty blender as I'm doing here. I really like that trick. I'm just going in because, you know, I gotta be intense. I gotta add that summer glow. It's perfect, you know, get it in. And then I'm using the Anastasia highlighting brush. I think that's the number 23. Best brush I've ever found for highlighter. I don't even use my fan brush anymore because this Anastasia brush is bomb. Going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and building up that intensity with that highlighter. Alright guys, so that my video isn't 18 hours long, I went ahead and did one of my eyes off camera, and I'm just showing you that I used the Fiona Styles Invisible Eye Primer. This was 50% off, or is 50% off currently, for the 21 Days of Beauty, like hot buys. It's a really good eye primer. It's not as great as the Pure Cosmetics, but I like it. And then I'm going in with the color Basic from the Laura Lee Violet Voss palette and using a Real Techniques setting brush to lay that down on my eye. This is a really good setting brush. I really like this for this kind of work. And then I'm going in with the color Transition in the Violet Voss Holy Grail palette. I really like this like to use this exactly for what it says, transition. I put this in my transition right before I lay down my crease shade, just because it has a really nice brown red tone to it, and I like the way that it looks laid down before all of my other shadows. So I'm just using this with a crease brush. I believe this is by either Morphe or BH Cosmetics. Could be a MAC brush, I'm not sure, guys. The wording or lettering has come off. So just going in and blending that back and forth until I get the intensity that I like. Now I'm going in with another crease brush and the color Mama Bird from the Laura Lee palette for my crease, just to intensify it a little bit more. Laying it down a little bit closer to my eyelid so that it's not so high, or it's not as high as the color transition. I want to make sure that you can still see the color transition, but also the color Mama Bird while I'm building up that intensity. Going back in with that Real Technique setting brush, making sure everything is blended out nicely, and then just going in with a flat brush and making sure that the line on my eye is nice and even. And then I'm going back into the Laura Lee palette, and I am using a pointed crease brush, or like an outer V brush, and I'm mixing the color Britches and Alabama from the Laura Lee Violet Voss palette, making sure that I am able to build up that intensity even more, because I really wanted this to be a orange, red, brown toned summer glam, because in the summertime, these are my go-to colors. I don't know about you guys, but I don't know how to do like minimal makeup. I have to go full glam every day, and this is my summer glam. So I'm just deepening up this tone, the Britches and the Alabama colors, just to make sure that my eye is at that intensity that I like. And you'll notice that I'm going back and forth and back and forth. And then I'm using the color Teddy Bear from the Holy Grail palette with the same, I have a different one, but it's the same brush, just a second one, making sure that I'm adding that Teddy Bear shade onto Britches and Alabama to deepen up the outer V even more. And I'm really focusing on using my brush in circular motions so that all of my colors blend together. I notice sometimes when I'm really quick with my makeup, I don't do that in circular motions, and it just looks unblended and not as seamless as it could. So I'm just making sure that I go ahead and use that together. Okay guys, so one of the most important things when you're going in with eyeshadow is making sure that you blend and blend and blend and blend. You really want to make sure that when you're using deeper eyeshadows, you are blending them into the lighter tone eyeshadows that you use in the transition, in your crease, in your outer V. So just so they look seamless, you know what I mean? Going in now to my favorite part of the eye look. This is the lid shade. I am going in with one of my favorite shades ever. This is a really nice gold shade. This is Hissy Fit from the Laura Lee palette, and I'm just using it as intense as possible with my MAC Fix Plus. I'm going in with a little Morphe eyeshadow brush just to make sure that I'm packing on that color to give it a really nice intensity, blending it into my crease colors, making sure that everything looks really nice and beautiful. Alrighty guys, so here I'm going to go in with some liner. I'm using two different liners because they do two different jobs. I'm going in with the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. This is a really, an eyeliner. This is a really good eyeliner for tight lining because it is waterproof. So it stays on pretty well, I find, on the top, but not on the bottom. So that's why I go in with the Stila liner on the bottom, because this is also waterproof, and I find that it is a little more waterproof when on the bottom. And then I'm going in with a Brow Precise. This is in the color Deep Brown. This is by Maybelline. I really like this as a dupe for Anastasia Brow Wiz. I find that it is one of the best drugstore brow products that I've ever used. And I really do like this for the shape of my brows because I have such a defined shape. And the Brow Precise does a really good job at matching what I want to when I'm trying to control the product. It has a really nice consistency with the cream and the brush at the end. I like the fact that it has the spoolie, so I can just kind of flip it over and use it when I need to brush out something that I either make a mistake on or that gets stuck in there. And then I also like the fact that it has such a thin tip so that I can really get in there to define the outer part of my brow. Okay, so now that I'm done showing you guys my brow technique, I'm going in with my favorite lashes, the Ardell 113s. You can find these in both Wispy and Glamour. While those are drying, I'm going into my under eye with the color Mama Bird again, just to give my under eye a little bit of the same kind of seamlessness with kind of matching my top eye. And I wanted to go in with a thicker crease brush. I have two different like pointed crease brushes or outer V brushes. This one's a little bit more thick because I wanted to go quite down on my lower lash line. I really wanted to show that orange. This Mama Bird color is so beautiful. And then here I'm going in now that my lash is dry and just showing you a little bit of what my lash technique is. I really want you guys to see me applying these lashes as best as possible, just so you can kind of see how I use them in a volume way or a voluminous way, however you want to say it. I don't necessarily put the lash directly straight or like sticking out. I do like to take my tweezers and push it up a little bit so that I have that length showing as well. Alright guys, and what would summer glam be without a little bit of bronze glitter on the lower lash line? I'm taking the color Biddy with a really flat definer brush, or like a shader brush, smudger brush, whatever you want to say, to my bottom lash line right on top of that Mama Bird color, just so I can give my lower lash line a little bit of sparkle, because I really wanted this to be a summer bronze gold sparkle look, just so you guys could see my summer glam. Legit, this is how I do it in the summertime. Like, not even lying. I know it looks really intense, but I promise it's beautiful. Alright, time for a little bit of mascara. I'm going to go in with the Rimmel Scandalize in Waterproof, just to give my lower lash line, or my lower lashes, a little bit of volume. I have been getting some bald spots on my lower lashes, guys, and I don't know what for. Like, I don't know why, but anyway, that mascara kind of covers it pretty well. Going back in with the Pure Cosmetics setting spray, and then letting that set in a little bit while I am getting ready to go in with my Urban Decay All-Nighter setting spray, because, you know, you can never have too much shit on your face. And then going in with some Buxom lip glosses. I also got these on the 21 Days of Beauty. I believe these are the colors White Russian and Dolly, because I wanted to mix the two as like a summer glossy lip. There's something about glossy lips in summer. Like, you know, fall and winter, that's for like the liquid lippies, you know, the ones that dry, but summer is all about like the glossy lip. I don't know. Is that just me? Let me know in the comments down below if that's just me. I like to wear glossy lips in the summertime, but that could just be me. And going back in with my favorite mascara for my top lashes, because I do wear falsies. This is the Falsies Mascara by Maybelline. Perfect name for the reason I use it. And I believe I'm going to go back in one more time once I'm done using this mascara and getting my lashes to the point that I want them. Yep, I'm going in one more time with some what's this called? What is this? Oh my gosh. Buxom. The Buxom.
I hope that you are also getting ready for summer and trying out some new looks, trying out some new you know, summer-based colors. It's really fun for me to change seasons with the colors and go more bronzy and orange. Those are my favorite colors. So when it turns to summertime, I love, love, love the colors. I like the plums and stuff too for fall and winter, like the plums and the browns, but this is my favorite time of year for makeup. The glossy lip and the bronze eye, the big lashes. So that's it, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up or a comment down below telling me another video idea that you have. Remember, guys, don't leave without hitting that subscribe button. It's really important to me to learn who you are and just hear about my subscribers. So please leave me a comment down below when you hit that subscribe button so that I know that you're new to my channel. Thank you so much again for joining me. And remember, don't ever let anybody tell you that you have to be something that you don't want to be. Thanks so much for watching, guys. See you in my next video. Take care.